Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to Nourish Breath. I am Susan, and I'll be leading you tonight, guiding you in conscious connected breath work. This type of breath work is a really amazing technique to help reconnect us to ourselves, help bridge between the unconscious and the conscious self, and help us to remember really who we are, our divinity, our power, our uniqueness. Um, it's a really beautiful way to get down into the issues in our tissues and have them cleared out. And so I'm so grateful that you came to breathe with me tonight and do this breath work, because the truth is, when we do this stuff, we're learning how to heal ourselves and love ourselves, but we're also healing and loving everybody else, all the people around us, our families, and ultimately really having an impact on the world. And I think that is a really cool thing. So I'm really grateful that you're here. Thank you so much. And for those who are watching later in the recording, thank you for breathing with us too and creating this community. There are certain conditions that are contraindicated for this type of breath work because it can tap into your sympathetic nervous system. And what that means is it can leave you feeling a little bit more agitated and restless. And we don't want to put anybody in the position where they're feeling vulnerable, especially in this kind of format where it's online. I do one-to-one sessions, and we can go a little bit deeper in those kinds of sessions together if I'm with you, but please be very responsible for the breath work that you do for your own body, for your own well-being. So the contraindications are schizophrenia, bipolar disorder or psychosis, epilepsy, heart conditions, COPD, a delicate pregnancy, high blood pressure or low blood pressure with fainting history, any PTSD or any recent major surgery. So if you have any of those, you're still welcome to breathe with us tonight, but just be mindful of the breath rather than manipulating the breath. Just bringing your awareness to your breath and breathing is really amazing. How it can actually do those things, how it can help you to connect with your higher self, help you to connect with your unconscious self, your subconscious, and just make you feel really great. Or you can try nasal breathing, just breathing in and out through the nose, because nasal breathing actually keeps you in a parasympathetic state. And also just being mindful of breathing from the diaphragm, from the low diaphragm, from your belly. So some of the things that you might experience in this type of breath work are tingling sensations, maybe your hands feeling like they're a bit crampy, or maybe some cramping around your lips and your mouth. You may feel a bit restless. You may feel like you're trembling. Your legs may be trembling. You may have some coughing, actually. You may feel like you're falling asleep, or maybe even just checking out a little bit, maybe getting a little unconscious. You also might have some emotions come to the surface. You might just feel some tears coming to your eyes, or you might actually have an emotional release. Your mind might wander. There's just a number of things that can happen to you as you're doing this breath work. All of them are completely safe. Even the cramping, which is tetany, it's called tetany. Even that cramping is very safe, although it might feel uncomfortable. So if at any time you do feel uncomfortable, or you're maybe getting a little bit too restless, or maybe you're feeling an emotion you don't necessarily want to experience, you can slow the whole process down just by slowing your breath down. So slow down your breath, or extend your exhale, making it a little bit longer than your inhale. Or you can just go to nose breathing. Nasal breathing can help, or just go back to your regular breathing pattern. And when you're feeling like you're back to yourself completely, you can go right back into the breath work and see what else is there for you. And I'm here, I'll be leading you and guiding you as you breathe tonight. And it's up to you if you want to keep your camera on. I can engage with you a little bit better if I can see you, but I will trust my intuition and my guidance. And if something feels like it's for you, if it lands on you well, then you can use that in your breath work. And if you don't hear anything, or you just kind of tune me out after a while, don't worry about that. Allow the breath to take you on your own journey. Just trust your breath, trust in this experience, and just believe that whatever is relevant for you at this particular time is what will manifest. It will appear to you, to present itself to you. And every breath work is different. There's always it's a different experience, and sometimes it can feel like work, and you're breathing and you feel like nothing is happening, and other times you have a really great experience. But whatever happens, just allow it, just accept it without judging it. There's no right, wrong, good, bad. It's all to benefit you. And so I encourage you to have that kind of mindset as you go into the session. If it is your first time, then you can ask me some questions maybe in the chat as we're breathing, and I'll be able to help you out. But that's basically the technique and some of the things that you might experience. I want to just offer an intention for the breath work. So what I was kind of framing this session around is loving your whole self, but in particular your body. And I think that we're really changing our mindset, our understanding of who we are. I think we're beginning to see that we're more than just this container. Um, and we're beginning to understand that, even those things that are subconscious, maybe even patterns and behaviors that have been locked, that we can actually begin to change those things, because we have this setting to always reach for our highest good. We have this default setting to pursue something and create something with our lives that's bigger than who we are, than what we experience. And I think that we're learning more and more how to connect those things. Oftentimes, though, we can kind of forget about the body, or we can often maybe exploit the body, or overuse the body, or not govern the body in the best way possible. So I'll be guiding in terms of, loving your whole self, loving your subconscious, loving, those things that we would call mistakes, but really it's just all learning. We're all just learning. And so loving all of those things about yourself, but in particular, I'd like to have you consider your body. And even during the breathwork tonight, if you just want to lay some gentle, loving hands, wherever you need to, you can hug yourself, touch yourself, and, hold your arms or your face or your hands, caress where you need to, being very mindful and present with your body, noticing the sensations that gives you when you can genuinely care for your body in that way. So much of the time that, we want to keep fit, we want to work out, we want to get the job done, we have so many things that we need to do. We've got to meet this deadline, we have to get up early and go to bed late and grab some food on the run, and we take our bodies for granted. So tonight is really about loving your whole self, but in particular your body. Just really give it what it needs tonight. Allow it to move. If you want to get up and do some movement while you're breathing, you're free to do that. Just be aware that you might get a little lightheaded, so maybe slow the breathing down, or do some nasal breathing instead of the mouth breathing. But just allow your body to communicate to you tonight and say, this is where I need you to love me and to honor me. So we're just going to do that for our temples tonight, these vessels that contain who we really are, as well as trying to connect on a bigger scale with our higher selves and maybe those parts of us that we've neglected emotionally or intellectually or socially. However, we may feel like we've let ourselves down. We're going to really try to call out to those parts of us and gather all of those parts together into back into unity, back into knowing who we are. So I'm just going to show you the technique just quickly. For those of you who know it, you can start to get settled into your breathing space. It is an open mouth technique unless you have one of the contraindications, in which case you'll be breathing in and out through the nose or just being breath aware. But for those who want to do the breath work and they don't have the contraindications, you will be opening your mouth nice and wide, but with a nice soft jaw. You don't want to be forcing anything, but about as wide as when you go to the dentist or when you go to the doctor and the doctor says, say, ah, or you're taking a bite out of an apple. So you're going to have a nice open mouth like that. And the breath will be connected, meaning there's no pauses between the inhale and the exhale or the exhale and the inhale. It's just one continuous breath or flow of breath. The inhale is a nice active inhale. So you're drawing in, you're saying yes to this breath, yes to life, pulling it in. And then the exhale is nice and passive. You're just letting go. Nice and soft. You don't want to push out on the exhale. Pushing out on the exhale can cause some of those more uncomfortable sensations. So I'm just going to do a few rounds with you. And if you want to try it out, you can do that. So it'll look like this. You're nice and relaxed. You can be lying down in a nice surrendered position. Make sure there's not too many pillows underneath your head, or you can be sitting up. Just make sure your back is nice and supported. And you're going to be opening your mouth and breathing like this. So that was about 5 or 6 cycles, but that's basically the technique. You may want to speed up your breathing at certain times and see how that feels, or you might want to slow it down. If you're checking out a bit or you're falling asleep, then pick up the pace a bit, but just make sure that your inhale is nice and full and you're really drawing it in on the inhale and just letting go on the exhale. And again, I'll be here on the chat if you need to reach out to me. And for those who are on the recording, you can message me on Facebook or send me an email if you have any concerns or questions, and I'd be happy to connect with you and give you some more guidance. So if everybody's ready, I'm going to share my music so we can get started with our loving ourselves tonight. Awesome. Rock and roll, that's right. So just noticing your breath right now, getting relaxed. You're not changing your breath yet. Just be aware of it and settling your body, letting your body just let go and melt, letting go of any tension, starting from the top of your head and your forehead, just releasing, softening your eyebrows and letting your eyeballs just become heavy and sink. You can close your eyes if you're comfortable or just have a soft gaze. Letting your cheeks and your jaw just relax, stay soft. And letting that relaxation move down your neck and your shoulders. Letting your shoulder blades just drip. And letting your spine unwind. Maybe just taking a deep breath and letting go. Could be a sigh or a yawn. Allow your body to just shift into a really beautifully comfortable position. Letting your stomach muscles just let go. Releasing all the tension, all the holding in that we do in that area. permission to just say, that's okay, let it go. And letting tension melt away from your thighs and legs, and calves, moving that relaxation into your ankles and feet and toes. And just enjoying the feeling of your body being relaxed. Just allow it to stay relaxed for the whole session. And feeling your breath and allowing your breath to take you into your inner landscape, noticing how the breath keeps you here and in the present. But it's also a beautiful gateway into your inner world. So just giving some gratitude for your body and your breath and your life in this vessel, in this time, in this planet. And when you're ready, you can open your mouth nice and wide and begin to draw in the first breaths. Beautiful, keeping your breath connected, every inhale flowing into every exhale. And at the bottom of the exhale, just filling up again with an active inhale, saying yes to the breath of life. Beautiful. As you're relaxing and tuning in, noticing every thought and just letting it be. There is no judgment. There is no right or wrong. Just the experience of being. Good. Feel your breath filling you and letting go. Inviting this beautiful breath of life to come in and unlock all of those places inside that you've held unconscious beliefs that are no longer serving you. The breath can go there, and the breath can sweep it away. Any opinions, any beliefs that are contrary to your highest good. Just letting the breath help you to untangle, helping you to let go. Breathing and feeling your body, feeling the breath, feeling your diaphragm, your belly inflate. Feeling your rib cage open up and your lungs expand, massaging your heart. Even feeling and noticing gratitude for this body. This temple that houses your true self. As you're breathing, just giving your body honor, thanking your body, inviting it to reconnect with your whole being. Wherever you may have rejected your body, it's okay. We're all learning. But tonight is the night be grateful and thankful and give honor to these vessels of flesh that are actually sacred temples. We thank these bodies for giving us this experience in this realm. Breathing life into every cell, breathing even into your genetics, breathing into your DNA. Every vibration and frequency of your being being cleansed, nurtured, and nourished by your breath. Remembering the inhale is nice and active, and letting go passively on the exhale, surrendering even more. Just noticing if you feel tension anywhere in the body. Just acknowledge that. It is communication. And bring your awareness to it and see if you can soften. Stay with your breath. Just coming back to the breath if you get a little lost. It's okay. Stay with your breath. being aware all the sensations, emotions, any feelings in your body. Just giving space to all of it without judging it. And the invitation is to quicken the pace of your breath if it feels comfortable. But only as it's serving you, remembering you can slow it down and go at the pace that's right for you. Just allowing the breath to fill the body as full as you can at the pace that you're going. Filling your belly, your ribs, your chest, and letting go from chest, ribs, and belly. And remembering all the choices that you have made in your life were really for your good, for your benefit, for your safety. And it's okay if it wasn't 100% the way that you would do it now. It's okay. You're learning. You're experiencing and you're growing. And let this breath be the bridge between your conscious and your unconscious self. Wherever your body has stored your experiences, and you felt the impact of that on your emotions, in stress, in sleeplessness. Just inviting the breath to go to that, where it's kept and held in your body. Knowing that your whole self, your whole being is love. And letting yourself love all of you. Beautiful. Keep breathing, keep receiving. All that matters is just this one breath and this one breath and this one breath. Ease into it. Letting go of expectations, desired outcome, fears. Just stay with one breath. See what's present for you. Beautiful. Keep breathing. Putting your hands on your body where you need support or comfort. Showing yourself love. Giving yourself what you need when others maybe didn't know. Holding yourself. Caressing yourself, just loving your whole being. Your beautiful body, giving it honor. And just breathing in fresh life. All your cells, all your tissues. Good. Keep breathing. Keep receiving. Drawing in actively and letting go on the exhale. Filling up fully. as fully as you can. Just remembering there's no need to suppress anything. You can allow it to come to the surface. Let it move through you as you breathe. Letting the breath guide it. Moving through the front door, right out the back door. You don't need to sit and have tea with it. Just see it for what it is and keep breathing. Letting emotion move through you, just realizing it's just an energy. It's not who you are. You can let go of identifying with that emotion and let the energy just move through you. And stay with your breath. Beautiful. I can feel your energy. You're doing great. Keep breathing, letting it move. Shifting your body when you need to. Relaxing if you feel tense. Allowing your body to be free. Letting the breath move through you, moving through your flesh body into your spirit body, cleansing and realigning chakras, energy centers. Loving your whole being. And awakening your consciousness. Beautiful. Just remember that your body is safe. You are in control. And you know when to say yes. You know when to slow it down. Beautiful. Staying at the pace that's comfortable for you. Maybe recommitting and seeing what else there is for you on this journey as you climb to the top of this mountain, heading toward the peak. The last 10 minutes, seeing what else there is for you. You're doing really well. Good, just feeling the music just moving through you with your breath. Just watching how this experience is unfolding for you. You are safe right now in your space. Beautiful. Just allowing all of the energies to serve you, all of the energies that are in your space. Beautiful. We're just entering into the last song now. For the next couple of minutes, you can continue to go at a faster pace as you reach for your peak, the top of the mountain. But in a moment, we will slow it down so that you can observe from this top, high place. Just shaking out your legs or your hands if you need to. Or your spine, you can let it unwind. Maybe move your hips. Just letting it all pass through you. so well. Bring your awareness to all the sensations, all the movements, all the flow. Just loving yourself. You are worth it. You are worthy to be loved. You are worthy to receive kindness and goodness, gentleness. Yes. Just begin to slow the pace of your breathing. Maybe making it twice as long for inhale and your exhale. Filling your body fully with breath, filling your diaphragm, your ribs, your chest, letting it go. Let it out with a sigh, with a moan, with a sound. Just release that from your throat chakra. Yeah, just vocalize that on the exhale. Beautiful. Staying with the breath, nice and full and nourishing. Maybe switch it over into a nasal breath. Or you can breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. If nasal breathing is too difficult. It's really slowing the process down and helping integration to happen. Coming back into the body fully. Good. Nice and slow breaths. Taking some full deep inhales and letting go. Maybe with a sigh or a yawn. And just on an inhale, nice and full, just holding in Don't do any breath holds if you have any of the contraindications. But if you do not, just hold the breath in your lungs for about 10 seconds, just noticing the fullness of life in your lungs and letting go. And then you can do that again. Take another deep, full breath, holding it into your lungs. Just feeling that sensation of the pause with no breath. Letting go. Beautiful. And just coming back into your normal breathing pattern now. Noticing the pauses in between. And as we begin to enter into the final song of the session, it's a song just to come back to, so don't be quick with your movements, with your coming out of your breath work. Enjoy the end of this process, this time that you've taken to be good to your body, to be good to your mental health, your emotional health. Just stay in this song. You can maybe roll onto your side and curl your knees up, holding yourself in your own arms. Just take this time to speak lovingly and kindly to yourself, to your body. Because you are worth it. And I just want to remind you of some aftercare. Make sure that you don't move into the next part of your day too quickly, being mindful that you have been in process. So just take your time, making sure that you are fully grounded, fully in the body. You can use some crystals or essential oils to help you get grounded. You can even just wash your hands, maybe splashing some water on your face, or go for a walk barefoot, or hug a tree, or sit on a rock. Maybe take some time to journal, make that a bridge between this process and the next part of your day. Make sure that you drink enough water, that you rehydrate, and to help flush out the toxins. And reach out to me if you need to at any time. I'd be very happy to connect with you. Go to my website, susannourish.com, or email me at hello@susannourish.com. And I just want to thank you for those who are on the recording. Thank you for breathing with us. And I will be ending the recording now. So